Hello everyone, KingslayerKoshy, welcome back to Plants vs Zombies. In the last part, we got the magnet shroom, which is probably one of the most important shrooms in the game, because with this shroom, any zombie holding a metal instrument, whether it be the bucket heads, football zombies, the pogo zombies, anything that holds metal, the magnet shroom will immediately grab that and take it away, turning them into a regular zombie. There's a few more zombies that we haven't met yet that makes use of this trick as well, but we'll get to them when we get to them. But for right now, same strategy applies, taking the fume shrooms and the about to say, like, did I actually take them? I was like about to check, like, did I actually bring the magnet shroom? But yeah, I no longer take the star fruit. Honestly, I'm not really because honestly, like, it gets rid of the miners, pickaxes, it gets rid of the buckethead zombies, the buckethead zombies, football helmets, the pogo sticks. Later on, we'll get even more metal equipment that these zombies have. I mean, these zombies are smart. It's kind of sad, actually, in hindsight. It's really sad, actually. Have to wonder what kind of zombies. It's like, for a game this comical, it has the smartest zombies I've ever seen. And then you see something like, maybe like Dead Rising or Resident Evil. Yeah, to an extent, I guess, because, I mean, they did have stuff like Tyrants, and I guess they're not necessarily zombies, but I guess if we go by biohazard terms, I guess they are definitely more threatening because freaking commandos in RE5. Nothing's more unpleasant than fighting enemies that actually use machine guns. But anyways, yeah. Here's the magnet shrooms at work. And what I'm gonna probably end up doing is eventually put a pumpkin in front of them. Well, not in front of them, but on top of them. I've got all my sun shrooms ready, and now I'm just gonna wait for them to get ready. Does it really take this long for me to actually finish? Yeah, jeez. It's only 2 levels, but I'm surprised that it's gonna be kind of annoying because it's only 2 levels. But it's like so long. And one thing I'm making a mistake of is I really shouldn't be putting and with that, that's gonna buy me some time, because apparently I was planning so many sun shrooms that I kind of forgot to put up the some actual defense. But of course, nothing what Doom Shroom can save us from. So there we go, an actual, front line to save us. But yeah, at this point in time, I'm just gonna slowly start covering up my magnet shrooms with pumpkins so that they don't get eaten up so fast. And a little note, the cone heads are still a threat. They're the only zombie in the game that can still be that still have their defense because cones aren't magnetic. And sadly, I waste a whole lot of money trying to get this, trying to get one of the zombies, and I nearly get myself screwed over by a stupid balloon zombie. Fortunately, a doom shroom works on him as well. And now my entire strategy's kind of fallen flat on its face, and now I gotta repair my front lawn. And I mistimed my clover. Fortunately, the clovers have faster recharge rates, so if you see a balloon zombie, just plop a blower down and just blow them away. Yeah, and as you can see, the doom shrooms, eventually the land starts to repair itself, and once it's fully repaired, you can start putting a plant down, but it does take a while. And I'm basically trying to just make a front line. Oh yeah, one little thing about the magnet shrooms I forgot to mention is that they also have a charge cooldown period after taking a metal object from a zombie. And there goes one of my metal shrooms. And there goes and I show zombie doom. Yeah, and the magnet shrooms have some pretty good range too, which is something that is also really good to really important to consider. But anyways, that balloon zombie blown away like all the rest. And now I actually have like a really good defense. And now I actually have a basic defense set up. Just replace all the mini shrooms with fume shrooms, and I should be good to go. But I think with this, I'll pretty much be set. All I really need truly is one good what am I trying to say? One good. Yeah, one good doom shroom to kill everything off that survives. But yeah, as you can see, that poker was 2 rows away, and it still grabbed the pogo stick out of him. Yeah, these things are extremely powerful. I think it's very important that they actually get an upgrade, and they're very important to have, especially when you're dealing with a lot of metal zombies. Also, they got a special upgrade that allows them to pick up money for you, which is basically they turn into gold magnets, and they grab money for you. They don't sound useful, but they're very important for a particular plant. What that plant is, we won't see it until we get to the 5th stage. But now we get enough from the zombies. Hello, this is your mother. Please come over to my house for meatloaf. Leave your front door open and your lawn unguarded. Well, why'd it get all dark? Son, this can't be good. Alright, so the gimmick here now is that we gotta deal with lightning. So just hope that you just you don't have to rely on the lightning, especially in the sea. Just use the lily pads if you need to see. But yeah, this is the only time they actually use the lightning gimmick, I think, because yeah, I remember this is like the only time they use the lightning gimmick, because all the other ones are normal. Yeah, in the meantime, just plant like normal. And what I would recommend you try to do is try to get yourself a, like a split pea or a cactus in each row, so that you can deal with the oncoming zombies that are coming in. Jesus Christ, I just can't even talk straight. But yeah, you're gonna want to make sure you have a cactus or a split pea in each row so that you can deal with the oncoming zombies. I would say maybe a split starter fruit could work too. That really depends on if you're unlucky enough to if that row is unlucky enough to deal with a digger zombie. But you're just going to want to have something that can actually cover pretty much the entire screen. And we're not getting a whole lot of split pea. And I'm not getting a whole lot of split pieces. You can see, so I'm just relying a lot on Starford. Yeah, you know, for they kind of put a huge emphasis on all of the new plants in each one of these levels, but for this one, they're not really putting much emphasis on some of them. I mean, like, if the level was something like this, where it was dark the entire time, and then afterwards you can use the lantern, I guess that would make it a little bit more, give it a little bit more purpose, but I don't know. Oh, they don't give you the lantern. The game hasn't been giving me a lot of split peas either, which is something that's kind of annoying. But yeah, just shooting away. Ooh, a diamond. Those, I believe, are $1,000 if you're lucky enough to get a diamond and get your hands on one. Oh, there's the magnet shroom. Having at least one's a victory. And also, I really should be using the blowers because, quite honestly, they're of no real use to me. Because the thing is, yeah, I don't understand why they give you the blowers, because the thing is, they're just giving you like so many cacti that you can pretty much just cover you should be able to cover each row with them. I guess they're good enough for the first section, but there's lightning here, there's no fog at all, so the purpose of the the purpose of the blower just kind of is rendered mute. It probably would have been better if this was a fog station so that you can actually start yeah, it would have been better if it was fog so that you can at least make use of a blower. but instead it just kind of lies there. Because I think at this point I have all my rows are covered to cat deck, so there's no point to this. Hell, I don't even think there are any digger zombies coming around. Although one thing that is kind of annoying for this is that I'm not getting any, whatchamacallits, magnet shrooms. That's like the only bad thing about this. I'm not getting any magnet shrooms. But the good news is, all the fruit I'm getting, with the exception of the sea shroom, can cover the entire range of the yard. So that's one less thing I have to worry about. It's kind of hard to say. I have all these lily pads and blowers, and I have no real idea of what the hell I'm supposed to do with them. Yeah, we've essentially reached the final wave, and sadly, I wish I had a frigging doom shrimp so I can just put it down and say screw all of you, but of course I can't. Of course, because this is fixed, I can't do that. Yeah, with the end of this, with that, we get our next plant, a cabbage pult. And we're fighting on the roof. And we'll discuss that next time.